Good evening. It is August 20th, and this is part 13, Amentum Judge's Orders. So, ECF 52 was the order that the judge ruled on, and that was on February 24th, that gave me permission to make changes to my motions. So the changes were made. I filed it with the court on March 13th, which was the deadline. March 13th of 2026, I filed it. And that motion sat pending for several months. As of August 1st, it was pending for 4 months. And on the 13th of August, it was 5 months. So anyway, I sat waiting for the judge to make a ruling. So ECF 60, I filed with the court, and it was a motion requesting that a ruling be made on my motions that were pending for the 7th Amendment complaint. And that was filed on July 2nd of 2026. So yesterday, August 19th, I checked my mail, and I received mail from the court in the Northern District of Florida, and it consisted of the judge's order that granted my motion for leave and accepted my 7th Amendment complaint. But what was interesting about that motion, because at that point it was sitting, waiting on a ruling for 5 months. So the judge's order, it's about 5 pages. And the language is interesting because ECF 52 is where they gave me permission to make the changes. And I guess maybe this is some damage control. But in the language in ECF 61, where the judge granted my motion for leave in the 7th Amendment complaint, on page 3, this is what it says exactly. It says, although the court is loath to provide plaintiff with another opportunity to amend her complaint, it will reluctantly permit plaintiff to file the proposed 7th amended complaint. In doing so, the court is mindful of plaintiff's pro se status and recognizes that she appears to be engaged in good faith efforts to fashion a pleading that is legally sufficient. Said the court is loath, meaning hesitant, to provide me with another opportunity to amend the complaint. And it said it will reluctantly permit me to file the proposed 7th amended complaint. Well, how could you say that you're hesitant and reluctant to allow me to amend the complaint when ECF 52 gave me permission to amend the complaint? So this paragraph right here is basically just trying to cover their butt because they took 5 months to make a ruling on my motion. But that's neither here nor there. So they granted my motion, and so now what's next is defense counsel has 21 days from the date that this order was granted, which is August 14th, to respond to the 7th amended complaint. So I have to wait, and defense will file a response, and we'll go from there. This case was filed over a year ago, and we haven't made it to discovery yet. It's been a lot of delays, and the judge waited 5 months to make a ruling on my motion. So we should have already been to discovery and basically done with discovery, and this case should have been over by now. But because of the delays and the holdup, here's where we are. This case was filed over a year ago. So anyway, with the judge finally making a ruling on my motion, I want to kind of share something with you. Part 11, and that was the video I made. It was called Amentum Plaintiff's Filings. So I made that video on August 1st. I made the video, uploaded it to my YouTube, and then I attempted to upload that video to my social media. Well, When I went to look for the video, I couldn't find it. It was gone. This has happened before. I was on my Android Motorola device, and it happened on a different Android Motorola device, and I was thinking Motorola was responsible for that. I don't know if I believe that now. I believe, allegedly, Google may have had something to do with that, because every video, every picture that I take is on Google's Google Drive. So I don't know. But anyway, I had to figure out a way to get that video from my YouTube to my other social media account. So I figured it out. It took a little while, but I figured it out, and I was able to make whatever edits I needed to the video and add it to my social media. Well, during that same time, it's when I discovered that my Instagram account, all the posts, I had 10 videos posted on the Instagram account, all were gone, were deleted. I had like over 400 and something followers. All were gone except for 4. I did not do that. So the information in that video must have had them real shook and worried, because all my other videos, they didn't mess with. So part 11, if you hadn't seen it, go back, take a look at it, save it, share it. But I believe that may have been a motivating factor for the judge to finally make a ruling on this motion. I've been bringing a lot of attention to what's been going on with these court cases, and I believe that maybe some eyes are on this that maybe they don't want to have on this. So in an effort to maybe silence me, they tried to get rid of the video, but they were unsuccessful. So I know that my Instagram account and probably my TikTok, my followers are going to be limited. That's actually been going on with my Instagram account for at least 2-3 years. And that started before the actual court cases. It started when I started sharing the videos about cancer cures or parasitic infections. They limited my followers to around 200 and something, 220 or something like that. I would get notifications that I have new followers, but my followers stayed around the same, around 229. So, and that's on my personal account. So if they do that on my personal account, I'm sure it'll be the same thing with the social media accounts that I have that pertain to the lawsuits. So save my videos, like it, and share it. My followers may be limited, but yours may not be. So just help me get the word out and share the videos. I've been seeing some of my videos popping up in my news feeds. So for those that have been sharing my videos, I appreciate you. Continue to do that. Follow me if you can, and just stay tuned. I will continue to update and post comments regarding these cases that I feel that the public needs to know. Thank you. Bye.